Tamagotchi is back again with another surprise partnership. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin, and with us from Bandai America is Trish Garrett. Thanks for joining us, Trish.
Thanks for having me, Fred. Great to see you.
Well, we have something brand new to unveil here, so tell us about it. Here comes Toy Story Tamagotchi.
Toy Story Tamagotchi. You heard that right. I mean, it's like a little toy box in the palm of your hand. What we're doing is, and I've got a visual that I can kind of give you the first look at. This is what we would have been talking to you about in person had we had a toy fair in New York, but we're happy to be sharing it virtually with you. Toy Story Tamagotchi. So we have extended our partnership. We had great success with our Lucasfilm endeavor. We had the collaboration with Star Wars R2-D2, most recently just launched in November. So on the heels of that, wanted to expand our partnership with the whole Disney team and venture into the Pixar world. So Toy Story is obviously a no-brainer of a partnership for our little Tamagotchi Nano device. What I'm holding here is, I don't know if you can see it too clearly, it's got the little clouds from Andy's wallpaper. You can see Woody on the screen.
Yep, you got to hold it real still for us, but yes.
Oh.
So are there different Toy Story characters who are going to be on here? I mean, I guess the two biggies are Buzz and Woody here, but tell me about it.
Well, yes. Because Pixar has their big summer blockbuster Lightyear coming out this June, we are introducing not only Woody and Buzz, but actually all of their friends as well. There are 17 characters total that you get to actually play with. So that's the difference actually that I should note between this and like the R2-D2 Tamagotchi, where you're training R2-D2 the whole time and seeing lots of his friends. In this case, you are actually switching toys and getting to play with each toy one at a time, depending how you interact with this Tamagotchi and how you play the games and how often you win. That will determine which toy gets unlocked next. And
well, describe for us what the play is like. Obviously, the whole Toy Story franchise is built on the idea that toys want to be played with.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let me see if I can get my hand steady enough. I was trying to avoid the light, so hopefully we can get it.
Yep.
I think you can kind of see it enough right there.
Yep, we can see Woody there. Yep.
There's Woody, and you can kind of select. This is to, like you said, you've got to play with your toys, so you can choose to give them. Actually, I've touched him too much today. He said no more touching, but pick him up and play with him. And there they get to enjoy their favorite action. We'll say that one more time. You get to pull the string on Woody's back. It's so much fun and he loves it. And so that is just to kind of maintain your toy. And then once you can get it back out of there, and then you can select to actually play games. That's this bottom section. This is Duke Kaboom. So we're going to go ahead and play this mini game. This one's a challenge for me. They're all challenging for me actually, because
you're playing it backwards here. So
it's playing it backwards, and you see him doing his tricks on his motorcycle there. You got to press it as many times as possible. Okay, I've succeeded. So I kind of get him some warm and fuzzies. He's happy. Depending on how many more times I win at these games, well, he'll determine which toy that I unlock next. And the gameplay that you start off with is Duke Kaboom. And then you've got the little green army men, and you've got to figure out how to land them safely. That one's also a challenge and quite stressful. This one's RC. Obviously, you got to help him just driving, your little RC car. Let me see if oops, not that one. Let me see if I can get him to toggle through. We're going to go ahead and select. And obviously 3 buttons, just like all the other Tamas. Oh, I already lost. Oh, and that's when Woody's mad. He turns his back to you with his little grumpy cloud. It's so much fun. And any Tamagotchi lover will instinctively know how to play all of these games. And that little angry pose where the little spiral comes out of his head, that's really a constant, one of the constants throughout all of these fun collaborations. So you know that they need love, that you made them upset, you've got to give them some more attention. The thing about neglecting your Tamagotchi, there's usually consequences. So you don't want it to get too dusty. Hopefully you'll catch it in time. If you don't, then your toy will get sold at a yard sale.
Oh no. So tell me, I mean, the whole idea here that Tamagotchi has been doing of late, it seems, is bringing back this nostalgic toy that parents played with as when they were young, and getting their kids involved with it and having fun with it too. And this is really going to draw kids in, I suppose.
Well, absolutely. I mean, the franchise Toy Story is almost the same age as the Tamagotchi brand. It's from the 90s. So that's when it originated. And, you know, fans obviously from the 90s and on, and obviously those of us that grew up with the original Toy Story were all parents or possibly even grandparents at this stage. And so introducing it to generation after generation. And with the new movie Lightyear, although it's not part of the Toy Story series, it's not part of that specific franchise, it does tell that backstory of Lightyear that will get that whole crowd re-engaged and, you know, just bring up that nostalgia for the whole franchise.
And one of the amazing things is, I think, Trish, is that the kids today are used to high resolution screens on the wall and on phones, on tablets, and yet here's I don't want to say the real throwback, but it is the screens on the Tamagotchis.
Exactly.
And kids still love it.
Kids are finding this, like you said, it's a throwback. It's one of those retro. We're still in this retro phase where kids are discovering the 90s for themselves, and this pixel format. It's just a black and white image with pixels. It's something that is new to their world. I mean, they are used to. I mean, they're used to high definition 4K, 3D, and this is just about as retro as it gets. But it is still a very popular play pattern. It's still a lot of fun. The whole concept of keeping your electronic pet alive, even though these are toys, you really have to put some care into it, or they'll cry out for you. And you know, it's something that it's a little bit different in that it's not a game that you play until the end. This one, it comes along with you, and you have to keep tending to it throughout the day. Otherwise, yes, you'll risk losing it.
And this isn't designed, there's not like a friendship kind of mode with this one or something like that, is there?
No, this one doesn't communicate with other devices. This is a standalone device that all of the collaboration devices are just unto themselves.
Terrific. So tell us when people will be able to get hold of this, how much it might cost.
So the great news is that we are maintaining the price point of all of our collaboration devices. So for $19.99, you can have this nice cloud version. You see that wallpaper again. And then this white version actually has you'll see that it's more character-based. It's got some icons that represent some of the different characters from the whole series. And this does cover the whole franchise. So there are toys from Andy, and then there are toys all the way through Bonnie as well. So there is some of the newer characters, like Forky is part of this game right here. So I know a lot of the newer fans will be really excited about that.
And do we know yet when the fans will be able to get their hands on these?
Yes, this is scheduled for end of June. So in June, this summer during, and Lightyear should still be in theaters.
Great timing, and I'm sure it will generate, pun intended here, a lot of buzz.
Exactly what we're going for. Yes, and it's perfect. I mean, it's a Toy Story in our favorite Tamagotchi toy.
For more information, where can people go, Trish?
People can go to bandai.com.
And bandai.com. Trish Garrett, thank you for taking the time with us.
Thank you, Fred.